Okay, this song has very simple lyrics. They are I am love, I am peace, I am joy. And the singing note is the love, peace, and joy. So when you sing the love with this song, close your eyes if you want to and really feel that because you can generate love just by singing love. And it's a kind of a call and response thing. And you'll catch on pretty quick here. It goes like this.
I am love.
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 I am love. I am love.
I am love.
I am love.
I am love.
I am love. Pure love.
I am peace.
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 I am peace. Pure
peace.
Okay, this time we're going to sing I Am Love. Close your eyes just for a moment. And when you sing love, love has that vowel sound, which is But it's not just it's Words sound like the way they are. So let that permeate you now.
I am love.
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 I am love. I am love. I am love.
I am love.
Pure love. I am joy. I am joy. I am joy.
I am joy.
I am joy. I am joy. I am joy. Pure joy. Woo! Well, I felt it. I hope you did. This is the theme song for our choir. We're going to start up and have an Easter choir coming up on March 14th. It's a Tuesday. Some of you are going to be there. For those of you who are on the fence wondering whether you should be in the choir because you only can sing 2 notes, we only require 1 note for our choir. So you're in. And this is a call and response song. And there is a requirement for this song, and that is you have to sing, it's called the Mighty Light song. And when you sing mighty, you have to sing the strongest M that you possibly can. So when I sing, there's a mighty light, there's a mighty, yeah, okay, good. And the other part of this is a new thing for you, Brian, because I know you like peace, you like everything to be the same. Not so with me, mister. Anyway, this is, we're going to require some humming. We don't hum enough in this church, and humming is really required. You can't get spiritual without humming. There you go, yeah. So Sheila here is going to lead us in the hum. I'm going to do an intro, and after I sing a line, I want you to just do the strongest hum. Does not matter what note you sing. Hopefully, it will be a good note. And it goes like this. I woke up this morning. The sun was beaming down. The clouds are cleared away. heard some good notes that time. The rain was gone and I felt so clean. And then I felt the light. Yes, I felt the light. I felt the mighty, mighty light. And there's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
Shining in my soul.
shining in my soul.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
That makes me whole.
that makes me whole.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light.
An eternal light.
We are one mighty, mighty, mighty light.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
Shining in my soul.
shining in my soul.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
That makes me whole.
that makes me whole.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light.
An eternal light. We
are
are
one
one mighty, mighty, mighty light. Get a big breath. We're going up. There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
Shining in my soul.
shining in my soul.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light
That makes me whole.
that makes me whole.
There's a mighty light.
There's a mighty light.
An eternal light. Everybody.
We're
There's one
mighty,
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 mighty light. One more time now. Come on. We are one mighty, mighty, mighty. Get a big breath. Go for the high note. Light.
All right, friends. Now we are blessed to have as our speaker and our musician the one and only, and I say underscore that triple 3 times, the one and only Richard Inman.
Okay. Man, did you guys wake up and the clouds were gone? You look up at the sky and went, "Oh, whoa, thank you." Californians are like, "What is this? What are these strange droplets falling from the sky?" We're not used to that kind of thing. I found this quote from Emmett Fox, who was a famous metaphysician from the last century, and he wrote this back in 1950. And he talks about kind of what we were talking about, Brian, is that we get used to doing the same thing over and over again, and we get into these habits. I know I like my coffee at a certain time and all these rituals, and it's very difficult to keep up with the fact that the universe is in constant change, and we kind of have to flow with it, otherwise we kind of get stuck. And this talks about our attitude towards God and our attitudes towards church. And Emmett Fox: "A tragic mistake that is often made is to assume that the will of God is bound to be something very dull and uninviting, if not positively unpleasant. Consciously or not, some persons look upon God as a hard taskmaster or a severe parent. The truth is that the will of God for us is always means greater freedom, greater self-expression, newer and brighter experience, wider opportunity of service to others, and have life be more abundant." And I'm going to sing a song for you now that talks about that. I'd like to invite Sheila Cochran to come up, and this is one of Sheila's favorite tunes, and one of mine too.
Can I add to that?
Absolutely.
So, Walking in the Light, I love that title that Rich chose this morning because I try and live my life by walking in the light and walking in joy, and it makes life so much better. And one of the I realized one of the reasons why is because when I was a child, my mother she loved to sing. She was in the church choir, and on Sundays she had this radio station, and we'd listen to all the musicals, like Annie, Get Your Gun, and Hello, Dolly, and whatever. So I fell in love with musicals, and then when I had a chance to see my very first movie, which happened to be The Sound of Music, of course, I fell in love with Julie Andrews. I was going to go to the Swiss Alps and be her. And I learned, my twin sister and I learned all the songs in the movie and sang them. Probably drove my mom pretty much crazy, but she was pretty helpful with it. And I even had the chance on top of Machu Picchu once to sing The Hills Are Alive. Just because I was so inspired and I had to do it. So anyway, this is one of our favorite songs, and I think it kind of goes along with our theme today. So hope you enjoy it.
Hold on one second.
Climb every mountain, search high and low, follow every byway, every path you know.
Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. A dream that will need all the love you can give every day of your life, for as long as you live. Climb every mountain, ford every stream, follow every rainbow, till you find your dream. Thank you. Oh. Woo! Thank you. Oh, that gets me going here. Let me recover from that song. That was wonderful. So our talk today, walking in the light, singing in the light, being in the light. And the truth is, we're all in the light to some degree. We all walk in the light. Being here, getting up, getting dressed, brushing our teeth, washing our face, getting here. Miracle, really. Just showing up at all. Woody Allen said 90% of success is showing up. And thank you for showing up this morning. Today we're going to be talking about ways to allow more light in our life. Because that's kind of what I do. You know, I ask myself, when I ask myself this question every day, what do you want to do today, Rich? You know, when you're retired, you can ask yourself that question. Normally, you're getting up, you get dressed, you go to work, you do your thing, come home. But when you're retired, you're like, what do I want to do today? How do I want to be today to be in the light? And the reason we want to be in the light is because it's where it feels good. It's where it feels the best, is to be in the light. And I've got this huge, I just light. I heard some doctor, some geneticist is saying that just being in the sunlight, there are 500 different on and off switches that happen to our DNA. When you think about how, if you believe in evolution, anyone believe in evolution here? Just me? Okay. Oh, wait, one person. Good, excellent. You know, if you think that we evolved from, say, one-cell creatures into plants and then to lizards and a variety of creatures, our DNA's been kicking around this planet for probably millions of years. And we developed our bodies, our human selves, in the light. And so we're going to be talking about ways of getting out of the way and allowing the light to permeate us and heal us, fill us with love, joy, peace, what we were singing earlier about. So I've got 5 hot tips on how to walk in the light, be in the light, magnify the light in our life. And the first one, and this is really, if you fall asleep on the rest of this talk, this is the big one. This is the hard one. It can be hard. We make it hard. Letting it go is so fantastic. I didn't even know what the daily word was, but letting go. And here's the first one. Make peace with your past so it doesn't spoil your present. I heard a wonderful quote that was my theme for about a year. It was like, abandon all hope of negotiating a better past. You ever do? You ever try to renegotiate your past? Like, oh, what did I do? Why did I do that? Why did they do that? Why didn't, that kind of thing. And that letting go of your past. One of our great gifts is our imagination. But when our imagination runs wild and wants to relive the past over and over again, we get stuck and we can't fully experience this fantastic life experience right now. So let's take a deep breath. We're going to let go of our past right now. I know that's like, what? Yes, we are. We're going to let go of our past. Take a deep breath. And every breath, we become more present in this moment. Every breath, we're going to let go of that, whatever that is. We're going to let go of that one too. Gently, just let go. Send it on its way. And with every breath, we become more present in the here and now. And we affirm that we are in the right place at the right time, doing the right thing. Let go of that too. That one, let go of that thought and just be here. Be in your body. Be here now. Feel gravity holding us on this beautiful planet. Having this wonderful life experience right here, right now. So come on back whenever you feel like it. And we're going to go on to, we already did that. We let go of our past. Does everyone let go of their entire past? I did. Right now it's gone. I mean, you can bring it back if you feel like you need to later. You don't have to do it right now. Right now, we are going to affirm something that really hard for me, hard one. What others think of you is none of your business. What? I learned early on that what others think of me really is my business. I moved from England to Texas when I was 5 years old, and I learned how to speak English in England. So I was like, hello, gents, how are we doing? We're having a wonderful time, aren't we? Really? No kidding. One of my favorite sayings was, oh, really? And I would talk to my little Texas friends, and I'd go, oh, really? And they'd go, yeah, really. We really did mean that. And so I had to learn really quickly that I needed to adjust myself in order to fit into my new culture, which was England to Texas. They're radically different. And I heard this great piece of information. Now, how true this piece of information, I don't think it's written in the Lessons in Truth, but I do believe it's partially true. You'll let me know, would you, Brian? Rich, that was not true. About this wondering about what others think of us. It was like this: 10% of the people are going to love you. 10% of the people are not going to like you. 80% are not even going to think about you at all. That's kind of true, isn't it? You know, when I was younger, I was like, oh, everybody's thinking, what are they saying? What are they thinking about me? They're not thinking about you, Rich. They're wondering what they're going to have for lunch. So the third thing, and I like this one because it's so hard sometimes. Don't compare your life with others and don't judge them. What? I am so judgmental about other people's driving. You ever notice that people who drive faster than you are maniacs? People who drive slower than you are morons. And I'll be driving down the road, and I'll be in the fast lane, which is why wouldn't I? And I'm creeping up to 75, and people are like driving like 62. I'm like, hey, they call this the fast lane for a reason. But you know, don't compare your life with others, and don't judge them. Don't judge them. That's all. Just that line. Don't judge. You know, the Bible, what it says, don't judge lest you be judged. You know, because we filter everything through our own consciousness. What's the great Ram Dass saying? We only see reality at our own level of evolution. You know, if we're busy judging things as wrong. There's a great game that many of us play, and I do. It's called This Ain't It. You ever go to a restaurant and they bring you food and it looked great in the menu, and then they bring it to you and you're like, this ain't it. Where's the good food? You know, that looks so good on the menu. And we do that with I do everything, really. Art, I'm very snobby about art, you know. Pictures of flowers, I'm like, hey, well, why don't we just look at flowers? Do we need to see pictures of flowers now? It's like, I have this judgmental thing about singing. I've had to train myself to love horrible singing, and now I love horrible singing. I love people who sing horribly loudly. I love that stuff. I had an interesting experience a couple years ago. I was down at the farmer's market, and we popped into this little restaurant, and there was a bluegrass band playing. And for years, I was a professional bluegrass fiddler. I toured for like 5 years playing fiddle, if you can imagine me doing that. And I was listening to this bluegrass band, and the fiddle player was playing consistently flat on everything. And I'm sitting there eating, and I'm going, man, this is insane, because no one hears this. This is horrible. I can hardly stand it. By the fourth song, I loved their band. Flat was the way I liked to hear bluegrass on the fiddle. I transformed my opinion of what's right and what's wrong. And so, judge not. Yeah, judge not, that's a hard one. Third one, let's see, where are we? Oh, here we go. Here's I'll just throw this one because I love it. No one is the reason for your own happiness or joy except you. You know? I remember when I was in grade school, I'd get used to my first grade teacher. I loved her. She was fantastic and she was so kind. And then my second grade teacher, not so loving and kind. I thought to myself, I'm not going to be happy this year. This teacher sucks. And 2 weeks, I love her. And no one is the reason for your own joy or happiness except you. You know, I feel like I'm telling these things. I think you guys have all read this in Cosmo or something. It's like, have you already got this stuff down? I'm going to have to go to the hard ones. And this is the hardest one. I'm going to do this one. It's called Stop Thinking Too Much. It's all right not to know all the answers. Any overthinkers here? Brian? Have you got that down? Have you let go? Have you let go of the overthinking thing yet? Every day. It's like stop thinking too much. It's all right not to know all the answers. They will come to you when you least expect it. That's the thing I've had to learn over the years, because I really want the answers to all my problems right now as soon as I have a problem. And now I have this very beautiful voice. I think it's the voice of God. Says, sleep on that one, Rich. It'll come to you in the morning. And then I'll wake up in the morning and I go, oh. And quite often there's no problem there at all. I was just manufacturing some crazy scenario that was a problem. And anyway. Okay, so when I was, this was 1997, I had been music director at a small theater, and we specialized in improv comedy. We'd sing songs, and I would play the piano, I'd get up and sing. We just were crazy every Friday and Saturday for years. And at the time, I had been working on a musical called The Stylist. And this is a song that I wrote for The Stylist. And, you know, you write a musical. Anybody wrote a musical besides me? Am I the only one? Only one who's ever done that? You know, you hope people are going to really like it. Because when they don't like it, you feel bad about yourself. And I had actually written a musical that people didn't like. And I was like, well, that didn't feel good. But I'd written this one. I felt really good. I felt like I was in the light when I wrote it. And so the perfect cast showed up. We rehearsed it. We performed it. And we broke the attendance record for this theater. We got a great review in the local rag, and then we got a nice little review in the LA Times, and we're like, oh, I'm a movie star now. I love myself. And so the thing that made that particular musical so powerful was it was the story of a woman, a hairstylist, that wanted to be an oceanographer, and how she went through she went through this process of releasing the things that were preventing her from feeling the light and following her bliss, and she eventually became an oceanographer, kind of. So that was the name. That was the name of that show. Was called The Stylist, and I found before I'm going to have Sheila come up. It's a duet, and we're going to sing it for you as the closer. But I want to just share one thought. I found a couple things that I just wanted to share with you. First one is Eckhart Tolle, which talks about being in the now, and it talks about being in the light. And I would be remiss without sharing this powerful teaching. As soon as you honor the present moment, all unhappiness and struggle dissolve, and life begins to flow with joy and ease. When you act out the present moment awareness, whatever you do becomes imbued with a sense of quality, care, and love, even the most simple action. And then I found another quote I just want to share with you before we sing our last bit song here. There's a wonderful writer. I just found out about her this week, but it was so beautiful. Her name is Victoria Erickson, for those of you who like to go home and look things up. Victoria Erickson wrote this. And this is something that I've lived my life by, and it really does work. And it goes like this. If you love something, then really love it. If that trip, person, or afternoon opened up new worlds and mindsets, then by all means, write or paint or play about it, or maybe even tell someone. And tell it the way it really is, exactly how it feels. It is beautiful to feel in a body built for feeling and exist intensely on a planet exuding intensity. Because life in itself is both intense and beautiful. There's absolutely no need or reason to pretend otherwise. I love that. We have a body built for feeling. You know, I woke up and I looked at the sky this morning. I was like, oh, whoa, wow, clouds are gone. It's beautiful outside. Everything's clean. You know, I felt so much part of this world and this earth. So this is a song called, if I can get Sheila up here. Isn't Sheila a lovely singer? Don't you love her voice?
Can I add one thing?
Sure.
Before you start? So this song that Rich wrote I love it. And I found it when I was scrolling through some of his YouTube songs. And I said, oh my gosh, I love this song. We have to sing this for church. And he had actually kind of forgot about the song. And I hope you enjoy it as much as we do.
Yeah, I don't think this song's been sung in 25 years, so.
While the world is still spinning, while rain falls in spring, I want to know all life's wonders and the joy that they bring. Who knows what is coming? I'll wait and see.
I will take what is coming, embrace what is coming for me. While the world is still spinning, while I am still young, I want to taste the sweet nectar of love on my tongue. Who knows what is coming? I'll wait and see. I will take what is coming, embrace what is coming for me. While the world is still spinning, While the world is still spinning,
while I am alive,
while I am alive,
I want to feel every moment.
I want to feel every moment, not merely survive. Who knows what is coming? Just wait and see. I will take what is coming, embrace what is coming for me.
While the world is still spinning,
I will take what is coming,
while the world is still spinning,
embrace what is coming,
while the world is still
So it is.